Guys, Pete with Crush Time Coaching. Today I want to reveal my favorite learning tool for incorporating forward spin to the ball, otherwise known as topspin. And a lot of you, when you're watching me work with this tool on YouTube, you're like, what is that? I want to know what that is, and people on email. So I just thought I'd show you guys a little more about what it is. It's a Topspin Pro. It's actually got a really cool the device, I'll show a picture of it, is really cool to where it also kind of shows you the proper swing path to really incorporate some topspin. But I have this off today so I can really show you how the ball is spinning. And so what I'm going to do right now is show you a close-up, give you some instruction on how to make the ball actually go with some topspin. But I want to show you a close-up of how the ball spins. And the cool thing is also, if you do not do the right move to incorporate topspin, then the ball is not going to spin for you. So it's very, very clever. I absolutely love it. It's really a no-fail, no-brainer way. If you get this tool, eventually you're going to get topspin if you've struggled with it your whole life, because it's either going to show you, hey, you're hitting spin or you're not, and the ball is just there for you. And it's just a really easy way, whether I'm teaching a kid or an adult, someone who has never been able to hit topspin. You know, if you spend a couple of minutes on this, you're going to feel how to do topspin. So it's very, very cool. I love it. It makes my job a lot easier as a coach. So let's take a close-up of the ball spinning right now. Okay, so the cool thing, normally when people don't get this right, the racket face is open. I mean, that's what it is all the time. The racket face comes open and you see that ball's not going to spin. You need to have the racket coming a little more like this. And so people typically get frustrated. They start swinging harder and harder, thinking that that's going to create the topspin, and it just gets more and more frustrating for them. So one of the first things I recommend you do is just actually use your hand. Remember, the racket is an extension of your hand. So just come to the ball. Don't be in a hurry to get this, guys. You know, that's the thing. People always want to put the racket in their hand. They always want to swing hard. But here's a great way to break this down. If you just come with your hand and your palm, and you kind of face it a little forward, you want to come low, and now don't even try and, see, I can swing at it and make that go, but don't do that yet. That's what a lot of people naturally want to do too when I try and teach them. They're not watching what I'm doing, so please watch me here. You want to come here, get your hand on the ball from low, from the beneath the ball to up, and just start to roll it like that. Really feel your hand. You can even play with it back and forth and then eventually roll, okay? It's kind of like that golf game. I don't know if you've ever been to the arcade where you take the ball and you spin it like this. It's the same idea. Actually, that's the kind of motion you're going to do on your kick serve, which I'll show you in a second. You can also use with this. But here you go, and come here and just doing that. Just doing that. As you get more confident, you can go back and take a bigger swing at it. And that's basically topspin. And then you can put the racket in your hand and come up, and now all of a sudden you're hitting topspin. Another thing I really like about this is, depending if you're working with a child or an adult, you can basically take this pin here and you can pull it out and adjust your heights up and down. Okay, so this goes up and down, higher and lower. But the other cool thing is, I think this is another great, a big challenge. Let's face it, guys people have trouble with topspin forehands, topspin backhands, and the kick serve is one of the hardest things to learn, the topspin serve. And so you can actually use this kind of as your toss for that kick serve, and then learn how to come here and make that ball spin. All right, so if I'm able to do this, it doesn't quite spin as much when you're doing the kick serve, but you can see that it is spinning. And you see the way I'm doing this, basically I'm incorporating spin on that. So I'll just leave you with one challenge. You do all those little exercises. Another thing, this is going to see how consistent you are, because the trick to tennis is not doing something once. Like, you could hit a good topspin ball, and then all of a sudden you're having a nightmare with the topspin and missing. This is going to show you every time you do it right, every time you do it wrong. So my challenge for you is, first of all, 10, then we'll go 30. I'm not going to do this all on camera today. Then 50, then 100 as your milestones, because again, it's that ability to focus. So if you can make this ball spin 100 times in a row, you know that your eyes and hands and everything, hand-eye coordination, is really syncing up to what you're trying to do. But first, let's try 10 in a row. So I'm going to leave you today with 10 in a row, plus some information. These things fly off the shelf. Lots of times people ask me, what is that? And I usually have to tell them, well, it's a Topspin Pro, but there's nothing in stock, because the guy sells out like that. Right now, he actually has some in stock. So I'll put up a link if you're interested in getting one of these, because they do fly off the shelf. All right, so what I want to do is get the ball to spin 10 times in a row without stopping. So for instance, if I go like this, and I got 1, 2, oh, that ball didn't really spin, it stopped. I know I got to start over again, because this thing's not going to lie to you. Anytime you don't put topspin on it, the ball's just going to stop dead in its tracks. That's what I love about it. So here we go, 10 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice I got a short backswing. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I made it. I'm super proud of myself, right? I was using the hips. I was using a very short backswing and making sure that my strings were in the correct position, starting down, but by the time you hit, you'll see how the angle changes a lot. So there you go, guys. There is the Topspin Pro. I really, really like it. If you're interested in getting one, the link below this, the description is in the link below directly to his site. Otherwise, you can click the card which is over here, or I'll put it, if you're on your mobile phone. If you're on your laptop or PC, I'm going to put it here, and that's basically going to bring you to a link on my page, because I can't directly link to his site. So that will bring you to a link on my page, and then if you're interested, you just click the link as far as, like, you know, get one or order now, whatever I put up there, and then you can get one of these. And this is worth its weight in gold. I mean, you want more instruction to go along to make sure that your form is really nice, because there's certain, you can still make this ball spin and have things technically wrong that you're doing. But as far as if the ball is spinning, you have topspin. Even if your stroke is not perfect, if the ball is spinning, at least you've come up and figure out a way to get to that elusive topspin that might have been plaguing you either on your kick serve or on your topspin forehand or backhand. So like I said, it's made my job so much easier. It's my favorite tool for teaching spin. And so if that's something you want, this is definitely going to work. All right, this is Pete from Crunch Time Coaching signing off. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have a question about the Topspin Pro, just comment below, and I'll read the comments and try and answer as many people as possible. Take care.